I have done extensive raw diets where I eat raw. I'm vegan and primarily raw.
As the first light creeps over his Bahamian farm, Lenny Kravitz stands barefoot in the soft, warm soil, feeling the gentle rustle of coconut palms in the breeze. At 61, he defies time, striding with the vigor of someone half his age. Year after year, snapshots of his chiseled 8-pack explode across the internet, leaving reporters fumbling for the same burning question: how does he do it? No myths of superhuman genes or hidden procedures. Lenny swears by 4 simple everyday habits. These habits are incredibly simple, but practiced relentlessly, they've built him a powerhouse. This is the secret to his ageless body. Stay tuned with me because I'm diving deep into each daily habits right now. The rock-solid science proving their punch, plus easy hacks you can swipe immediately. When we're done, your views on breakfast routines, sleep rituals, or that quiet early morning moment might flip forever, sparking your own transformation. Which of Lenny's habits could you actually steal? Let me know in the comments. Imagine this scene. It's 5:45 a.m., with the first soft glow peeking over the horizon, while the rest of the planet smacks the snooze button. Lenny kicks off his top-secret first daily ritual. He's stepping outside, shutting his eyes tight, and syncing his breaths with the mighty waves roaring just a few hundred yards off. He dubs it his ultimate reset button. Zero phone buzzing, no tunes blasting, just pure wild silence wrapping around him like a cozy blanket. Why on earth would a rock star hunt down this quiet? The answer is simple. Stress wrecks us quicker than junk food, harsher than blazing sun rays, even tougher than skipping sleep. That sneaky hormone cortisol floods your veins all day, bossing your body to hoard fat, drag on healing, and fog up your brain. Lenny fights back with deliberate silence, just 10 to 15 minutes at dawn, grounding his nerves solid before life's wild storm can snatch control. You might think meditation is weird or complicated. Lenny makes it simple. It's not about chanting. It's about closing your eyes, counting your breaths, and just noticing the world. The birds, the wind, the distant waves. This simple act of focusing tells your brain, hey, we're safe. It switches you out of panic mode and into repair mode. Your heartbeat slows. Your pressure drops. That very instant. Start tomorrow at the dawn. Before you look at your phone, just walk to an open window, take a few minutes, breathe, make the world pause. No news, no notifications. Just you and the air. Do this for 7 days. Just 1 week. You will feel the constant background tension in your life finally, unmistakably, dials down. As the Bahamian sky turns reddish-orange, lighting up the blue water and palm leaves, it's time for habit number 2. This one completely smashes your idea of working out. Lenny has a body that belongs on a movie poster, but you will never ever find him in a normal gym. He doesn't use complicated machines. He trains like a little kid who just wants to play. Imagine this: a jump rope going smack, smack, smack on the pavement, pull-ups on a crooked tree branch at the beach. He does push-ups in sand so hot, it forces him to be perfect. His bike rides explode into all-out races when a surprise rain shower hits. Why does he do this? Because your body was made to move in every single direction, not just up and down on a machine. Scientists have a big name for it: functional load variation. But the simple idea is this: moving in unexpected ways makes the tiny stabilizer muscles super strong. This means you get hurt less and feel more powerful. You don't need a fancy gym membership. You just need to think like a kid. Swap one boring gym session for a fun one. Use the monkey bars at a playground. Have sprint races in a park. Run up and down a big staircase. Your heart will pump, you'll become more coordinated, and it will feel like a game, not work. Here is Lenny's secret superpower. He does all of this before he eats any food. This forces his body to use its own stored fat for energy. If that sounds crazy, just remember our ancient ancestors had to move to find their food before they could eat. Try it yourself. Stop eating after 8 p.m. The next morning, work out at 8 a.m. Eat your breakfast at 9 a.m. Your body has no choice but to burn fat, especially around your stomach. Watch what happens. As the post-workout endorphins peak and sunlight flooding his garden, This is the moment Lenny's third ritual come to life. He steps into his backyard. It's a jungle of fresh food. Golden mangoes dripping with juice. Spiky, sweet soursop that tastes like candy. Sunset orange papayas. He walks outside, picks what's perfectly ripe, and tosses it straight into a beat-up old juicer he has owned for decades.
It's green and more green. Over here on the table, fresh from the farm, we've got breadfruit, soursop, which is my favorite.
Yum.
Soursop is so good for you. A couple lemons, some more okra and cucumbers, avocado, some fresh rosemary.
He doesn't use powders from a package. Everything comes straight from the earth. Why? Because this isn't just juice. This is liquid power. Cooking food burns away precious enzymes and vitamins, but drinking it raw gives your body a direct shot of everything it needs. Scientists say these plants fight aging from the inside out. Your cells get stronger, your skin glows, and here's the genius part. The giant green drink is his breakfast. No pancakes, no toast. This means your stomach doesn't have to work for hours to digest a heavy meal. All that saved energy rushes straight to your brain and muscles instead. You get a huge wave of clean, focused power that lasts for hours. No caffeine crash, no sugar slump. Try this for just 1 week. Replace your normal breakfast with a plant-based drink. Watch that 10 a.m. brain fog completely vanish. But wait, what about protein? How does he get so strong without meat? This is where he shocks everyone. For lunch, jackfruit tacos. It shreds just like pulled pork but has zero cholesterol and massive energy. Alternatively, a huge bowl of lentils, packing 18 grams of protein per cup, more than most protein shakes. This isn't magic. These are normal foods from any supermarket, hiding in plain sight, ready to swap for your boring, bloating lunch. Your body is about to feel the difference. As the sun dips below the horizon, the last habit locks in like a powerful weapon. While Hollywood's wild parties kick into high gear, Lenny shuts it all down. No booze, no late-night munchies, no heart-pounding Netflix marathons. He sees sleep as his ultimate boost, not just downtime. Every night, he aims for 7 to 8 solid hours in a pitch-black room, phone banished far away, air chilled just right to dive into those deep, slow-wave dreams. In that magic zone, growth hormone surges through his body, fixing tiny muscle rips from the day. His brain washes away built-up junk that clouds your thoughts. Skip this deep rest, and bam, you look worn out fast. A Harvard study proved it. Folks skimping on sleep under 6 hours for only 2 weeks showed gene shifts that speed up aging. Lenny says no way to that deal. You shouldn't either. Sobriety teams up perfectly with sleep. Booze tricks you into feeling chill, but it wrecks those deep cycles and pumps stress hormones like cortisol the next morning. Lenny kicked it completely. And check out the results. Sharp veins popping, skin glowing, ageless. If going cold turkey scares you, try a quick 2-week test. Log your mood, energy bursts, and weight on the scale. Most drop 3 to 5 pounds without lifting a finger. Clear proof that alcohol's sneaky calories and swelling were lurking all along. Imagine waking up sharper, stronger, unstoppable. What's stopping you? It's worth adopting this habit of Lenny. Lenny's environment design. You've caught the 4 pillars: dawn, silence, living food, functional movement, and radical recovery. But hidden beneath them runs a secret force: environment design. Lenny builds his world with smart traps that push him straight to health. No endless willpower needed. Picture fruit trees waving right outside his bedroom window, a pull-up bar waiting on the porch like an adventure call, blackout curtains whispering for that early shut-eye. His whole setup is a clever puzzle, guiding him to energy and strength without a fight. Craft your own sneaky maze. Stick a water bottle on your nightstand so your first grab kick starts hydration like a morning win. Tuck resistance bands by your desk, turning boring screen time into quick muscle pumps that snap you out of slumps. Drop a notepad next to the couch to jot wild thoughts before they steal your rest. Small tweaks, huge boosts. Watch how they snowball into unstoppable habits. Now step back for the big picture. Why bother for a rich rock star like Lenny, who could just chill on his fame? Because purpose is the real fountain of youth. Lenny sees his body as his tool for his music, for his family's legacy to honor the Caribbean farmers and civil rights heroes in his blood. Every healthy meal, every hard run, it's a thank you note to them and to you, his fans. When your habits are about a story bigger than yourself, everything changes. Discipline isn't a chore, it's a privilege. Find your big reason. Your family, your art, your dreams. Suddenly, that early alarm isn't a punishment, it's your invitation to a better life. Your guide to living like Lenny Kravitz. Right now, you might be thinking, easy for Lenny. He's a rock star with a private farm. Stop. This isn't about money. It's about 4 simple switches. Anyone can make them. First, trade 15 minutes of morning scrolling for quiet breaths and sunlight. It's free. Second, swap sugary cereal for a blended drink of greens and fruit. Your blender is your personal chef. Third, ditch the boring gym once a week. Do a powerful bodyweight workout outside. The park is your gym. Fourth, protect your sleep like it's a treasure. Cool, dark room, no alcohol, same time every night. Do this for 30 days. Your reflection, your energy, and your genes will prove it works. Still not sure? Let's talk facts. In 2022, Lenny's doctor ran a deep test. They checked his cells, his inflammation, everything. The result? His biological age was in his mid-30s. That's younger than his own daughter. When a reporter asked if he felt amazing, he just shrugged. I just feel like me. And that's the biggest secret. Real health isn't about a crazy miracle. It's about feeling normal. The powerful, energetic normal you were always meant to be. So tomorrow when your alarm blares, don't hit snooze. Think of Lenny. Waking up with the sun, moving his body freely, drinking liquid energy, and sleeping deeply. He's not chasing some impossible dream. He's living it, one simple habit at a time. You don't need his life. You just need to copy a few of his rules. Your friends will be asking what your new secret is. This video is for informational purposes only and is not professional or medical advice. Consult a qualified expert before making major lifestyle changes.
Our next video reveals science-backed secrets to longevity that you can't afford to miss. Hit play now. Your future self will thank you.